All right, Jake. So, if you're going to die tomorrow, what do you reckon you'd do today? Wait, what? Wait, what? I need to turn that down.
Oh, yeah. Again, we all know that one friend that can't get out of the friend zone.
We do.
Like you say, life just gets away with you. So the same people that tell you that you need to grind from 20 to 35 or whatever while you're young and you can do it are the same people when they're 40 are like, oh, just turn 20, you'll be 40 in no time.
Yeah.
It goes like that. What is up, crew?
Welcome back to the Relatables.
I want to think of a name for like all the people that listen. I feel like people have names for
Legends.
their legends. True.
Well, our last song, it's got a bit of hate, like our segment song. We're going to say Little Rugrats.
Nah, well, no one liked it.
No one liked it. I don't know what our gang could be called.
I want something to
It
like
could be a Relatable Gang.
relatable gang. It could, but I want it to be something cool, like just I guess just like rolls off the tongue, but then also something that you can put on like a shirt.
Oh,
just in
yeah.
case they ever want it on a shirt.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. You're thinking big term, long term.
I'm thinking long term, so I'm thinking we need something that's gonna stick. So then we can start it with like, yo, what up, such and such.
Yeah, if you got any ideas, we'll brainstorm. We'll come back to you.
We'll think of something for
Yeah.
everyone to be called, and then you know, it feels like a bit of a better connection.
Yeah, it feels like we're just all one, aren't we?
Yeah, it feels like we're all one, and I feel like today we might have a bit of a better connection because we woke up not long ago.
Was that yawn planned for that?
Did I just yawn?
Yeah.
I actually, no, that wasn't planned. No, because it's really hot in this fucking place we record it. And so if we record midday, we get real bothered and sweat, like actual drips of sweat come down our face. And then we're like, oh, I don't know. I feel like we get angry at each other. We get angry at just the fact that we think we don't like the episode, and then we overthink it. And
Yeah, we're just not in the mood when it's that hot. So we've woken up early.
yeah, we woke up about half an hour ago. And
So-
probably when whoever's listening to this probably woke up half
So
an hour ago.
what's that thing that you wake up with today? You wake up with the Relatables today.
Yeah, you're waking up with the relatables today. Yeah, that's it. But Ottie sprained his ankle.
Oh, I did unfortunately sprain my ankle.
It's rough.
So I'm out of commission for a little bit.
How long do you have off soccer?
6 weeks, she said. I reckon like 4.
The thing about that is so funny. So you were playing 7-a-side,
Yeah.
and you guys, and it was how come you played more than one game that day?
The last day is semis and finals. And
It happened in the semi,
yeah.
and you were winning.
Yeah, we're pumping it. We're like 8-0 up, and we're playing heaps good, and we're definitely going to win the next game, eh?
Oh,
And I hurt my ankle. I got tackled, and like the guy kicked his legs up, and I just like fell all my weight on the outside of my leg. Put like inversion or something.
Could it have been avoided? Was the guy just a fuckwit?
It's kind of accidental, but it was kind of like, not really. It kind of just like was just unlucky. And then also one of the other players got elbowed in the face.
Yeah, Liam he sent me a photo of it later that night, and it was proper, like cut his eye.
Yeah, they didn't let him come back on. They had to,
He
like,
could have come back on, but
yeah,
Oh.
it was face, but that's fair enough, and it's only 7s. So we don't have any subs, so 2 of our players couldn't play the finals.
Wait, everyone plays the whole game.
Yeah. So then we had to find 2 randoms who were like just at 7s, and we sort of knew them because it's soccer.
Yeah.
And we just lost in the final, but it was a bit annoying. But
You
yeah,
guys, that's funny. You probably would have won. I guess you can't control it. Nature of the beast.
I know. And
Is what it is.
went to physio yesterday, and it's sore. It looks worse than it is. I think it's very swollen and bruised.
It still looks bad.
Yeah, it's a grade 2 for anyone who knows about sprains and
Oh,
shit.
how many grades is there?
3. I might have torn 1 ligament, but she doesn't know yet. That's why it's so bruised. But we
Can
will
she
see.
not do x-rays?
What? You can do ultrasound, but there's no real point. It's just going to do the same process to heal it.
Oh, so you just have to wait,
Yeah,
basically.
yeah, exactly.
You can't really damage it anymore unless you run on it, but
Yeah.
you're not going to do that.
No.
But at least Pluto's had someone to hang out with.
I know. We've been bonding. We've been bonding. Our dog. We've been bonding.
I'm sure you have.
But we also, Jake, we've got a confession to make.
Confession?
Yeah, we normally record on a Thursday.
Yes.
What's today?
Friday morning.
Why are we recording on a Friday?
Because I didn't feel great yesterday.
Oh, how the tables have turned, eh?
Oh, how come we didn't? Because it was too... What did we not do?
I can't remember. No, I had a physio, and then you were hungover.
I just was like hungover. It was hot already.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was already hot as yesterday morning.
Yeah.
So we're like, nah, and I was hungover, and it wasn't.
I think
good,
you were
so-
pretty just like, oh, no, fuck it.
So yes, on Wednesday I had my work Christmas party,
Yeah.
and
Jake got drunk.
I let myself go. I had a few drinks.
Yeah, how was it?
It was fun. It was actually really fun.
But you went to Watson's
Went to
Bay?
Newport Arms.
Newport Arms, sorry.
Newport Arms. Oi, Watson's Bay is what it's called.
Yeah.
Is that where we went that one time?
Yeah.
Okay. Literally up until just then, I thought that Watson's Bay was Newport Arms.
Yeah, right.
And so when we got to on Wednesday when we got there, we were rocking up and I was like, nah, this isn't Newport Arms, guys, because I thought it was Watson's Bay. And they were like, nah, this is it. And I was just like, man, I'm sure I've been here before and it doesn't look like this. And they were all just like, nah. But it was that. It was it. And it was actually a really cool venue. It's massive.
Oh, yeah.
So good. But no, it was fun. We got like bus to the ferry, like a party bus to the ferry, and then ferry there and then all that. But there's a couple of guys at work that, so we went and there's like pokies up there.
Yeah.
And I went and I'll put like a couple of times a year I'll put money in, and if I don't win, I don't put any more in.
Yeah.
And if I win them, I
You're
take
normally
it
pretty
out.
lucky, too.
And I'm normally very lucky.
Yeah.
But yes, so I wasn't very lucky on Wednesday. But I went up with one of the guys I work with, and he put like $100 in, and he got up like $200.
Yeah.
And then just kept doing $5 bets.
Yeah.
Just kept going, and he's just like, nah, Jake, this is how it works. This is how it works, Jake. Then I was just like losing my mind. And eventually he lost it all, so we went back down, and then his like best friend works there as well, and he didn't come up with us originally, but then we're walking out of the pokies, he's walking in, and he goes, oh, you want to go again? And then this guy's like, yeah, fuck it. He gets more money out. They end up getting like, I think they might have been like $150 or $200 down each. And so then they would just, I don't know how, they would just like get it up and then slap it away, get it up, slap it away, and then they'd go to a different machine. And then the guy that actually owns the restaurant that we all work at, he came up, they got a feature, and you know how you can gamble it and choose black or red? He just comes up, they must have got a feature, good timing. He came up and he was like, gamble it. They were like, yeah, okay, sweet. He got it for them, went from 100 to 200, and then they go, nah, we'll take that out. We're even now, we'll take that out. And he goes, nah, fuck it, hits it again for him and doubles it again. And then they're all cheering, and then they slapped it all away. They fucking dumbass.
That's just classic gambling, like gambling addiction or whatever it's called.
We are this side of the world, like this side of Australia is fucked.
I think Australia is the worst
in
on
the world.
Pokies, and then the Central Coast has the highest rate of like inflow or whatever it is into pokey machines in Australia. So
Are you serious?
I'm pretty sure that's it.
Wait, the Central Coast has a lot of shit like that. A lot of fucked up shit like that.
We got like it's the same with skin cancer.
We've got really.
Yeah, because Australia's the worst, and then the Central Coast has like the highest rates of skin cancer.
Well, I've got domestic violence.
Is it?
Same thing. New South Wales has the highest rate in Australia. Central Coast has the highest rate in New South Wales. So bad.
Yeah, fucking hell.
And it's all like, it's not even. I think it's the surrounding suburbs. I don't think it's our suburbs. It could be.
Put it on everyone else.
It actually could be, but sorry to all the ladies out there, all the guys getting domestic violence cases.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
so that was so I had a big night that night.
Yeah.
Sorry guys.
Well, normally we like to start it on a bit of a light-hearted little way, but I'm going to start a little bit differently.
Oh,
all right.
Okay.
I've been reading my book, and I'm pretty sure I was in this. Otherwise,
you've been reading books for 75 hard,
yeah,
right?
guys, I'm flexing a little bit.
How'd you go? How have you been going?
I've fucking stopped. I can't do 2 workouts a day.
Yeah. Fuck. Could you do just like some sit-ups outside for 5? Oh no, it has to be a full 45-minute workout.
Yeah, it's a 45-minute workout outside.
What do you do on the ground for 45 minutes? Yoga. No, you can't do yoga.
No, not really. Unless I had like I could do a core work, but I don't want to do a core.
No, you're not doing a 45-minute core
workout. I could do like I don't know, like a bike, or probably not even a bike yet. I've had to postpone it.
Could you just be like, maybe do 45 minutes of breath work? It's not a workout, but it's good for you.
Yeah, I probably could do that. But
That's a long time.
Even so, the first day I did, I didn't go to the gym. I couldn't go to the gym.
Well, you couldn't.
Yeah. But this is was in the book I'm reading. Can't tell you what it's called, but I thought of it after I read it. It didn't come immediately through reading the book.
Oh, okay.
So might be a bit motivational. All right, Jake. So if you're going to die tomorrow, what do you reckon you'd do today?
Probably hang out with my family.
Hang out with your family?
I'd hope so.
Yeah, you'd hope so.
Maybe hang out. Maybe I'd get like all the boys over to my house and just hang out with everyone.
Yeah, well. What if you were going to die in a week? What do you reckon you'd do? If you were going to die in a week, what would you do today?
What would I? Oh, if I was just today, if I was going to die in 1 week.
Yeah.
Oh, I'd probably do something like something I haven't done.
Yeah. Like what?
I feel like I'd probably go. Maybe I want to go bungee jumping.
Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah, and then I'd do something like for the first couple of days, I'd do fun shit with the fam, and then I'd just hang out with them until I died. I reckon.
And
I feel like you want to maybe get an experience in or something.
Yeah, 100%. I agree with that, and I'll do something similar.
Yeah.
What I want to do. If
I'd
you're going,
message like a million girls, because there's no shame.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding.
That's not wrong. What about if you're going to die in a year? What would you do today?
A year.
You knew like you were dying. You just knew you were dead in a year.
Fuck.
What are you gonna do?
Well, there'd be a lot of stuff I want to do, but I don't really have any money. I'd probably maybe sell all my shit and try and travel as much as I can with what I can get from it. And then, or maybe even just be like, come on, Dad, give me some money.
I'm dying.
And just like go travel for a while and then spend time with family. Like, in the end, you've always got to spend time with family. But I'd probably want to go, I feel like I'd want to go do that.
Yeah, okay. It's a weird way to look at it, but and like I don't want to bring death up to make it you think that way, but that's kind of what you have to do. Notice how he didn't say like any of the things you do in a normal day.
Well, no, I'm not gonna do any of that.
Why the fuck do you do it then?
Well, and I'd keep doing the potty.
Yeah. Why do you do it? You didn't say go to work. You didn't say like whatever you do on the day, go to.
Well, I'm not gonna fucking. That's true.
It's a better way to like if you look at your life. Like why the fuck do I go and do a dead end job that I hate, that I have no progression, that I make? I guess it pays the bills, but why don't give a fuck about the bills in the scheme of things? If I was going to die, like if you bring your life up to like actually importance that you appreciate living, it's sort of like, why am I doing that? And yeah, like if you think in that kind of way, it's not to the extreme of dying.
Yeah.
But if you have that kind of mindset, like,
you know what? Maybe a good way to get out of a big rut is to be like, maybe convince yourself you've only got a year left.
Yeah, well, life's you should kind of look at life as more of a appreciation. Like it's lucky to be like what we're doing.
True.
And like we just take it for granted, I guess. And
Definitely.
we just go like to a job and like I come home and then watch TV. Like because I'm tired. Like that's fucking not living. That's not my life. Like if I was gonna die, my life would be so shit.
That's so true.
Like you're the writer of your own story, and then that's in a very extreme. But if you have to put it in that perspective, I bet you there's a couple things every single person listening could change in their life. That would like you're like fuck. Go talk to that girl. Like just go message that girl.
Yeah.
If you got a crush on a girl, like if you hate your job, go quit and then just work once a week and like go figure out your photography career photography you like doing.
Follow that dream, I guess.
Exactly, and I don't know. It just made me think like potty's good because it's like doing something a little bit different. We're lucky enough to not necessarily have a like dead end job that we hate.
Nah, true. I don't hate my job.
Yeah.
But I also, like I think you said in the last episode, it's not what I want to do forever.
Yeah.
But I think the thing that I think we both do it now, is you and I both work way less than our mates. So we can do this.
Yeah.
Like and also I find, so like, basically I'm happy to have less money now to hopefully have something like this work out, like take the leap. And then, Well,
I was thinking, but like a couple, I was talking to one of our mates who's bought a property and he's saying like, it's my time to grind, like blah, 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 blah. And I was thinking about it, like, fair enough, that's his own journey, whatever. Like, I was just like, fuck, your life, like, well, not your life's over, but like your money doesn't matter at the end of the day. Like you're gonna work your whole life to have money that you don't care about because you come a certain point in your age where the money means absolutely nothing.
Yep.
And you're just like, fuck it. I've got enough money to live. And that's not what's important. The important things are important to your family, your experiences you have, and the memories.
Yeah.
So that was just like a little bit of a self-analysis, a bit of a motivation for our Friday morning, and hopefully
hopefully everybody's Monday morning.
Yeah, but each podcast we like to target a few points. I think we like to. I think this is what we're specialised in.
Yeah, we've been trying to think about what we want to do. I do want to say thanks to all the people. We've got some nice messages this week.
We have.
I want to say thanks to all of them.
A lot more than usual, which is good.
Yeah, I feel like we got. What did we get? 3? But that's a lot.
I think maybe 4.
4, yeah. See, that's heaps good.
Yeah.
So we appreciate it. It's cool to see because people will. It's like really nice when they tell us they really enjoy it, which we really are happy with. But also like people's opinions on stuff we've spoken about as well.
Yeah.
Which I think is cool to get from different perspectives of people, different ages, and people in different
Yeah.
situations.
We got a really nice one from, I think, what did I say her name was Simone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very, very nice. And Jake read it drunk and he's like, oh shit.
I read it. So Ottie texted me and was just like, wait, go read this message. And I was at my Christmas party and I don't drink, but I did it that day. And I was just like, oh, sweet. And I saw it was like quite long. So I was like, oh, I might better wait for tomorrow to read that. But then I think I was on the toilet or something and I started reading and I was hooked. And I was just like, oh shit. I was like questioning every life decision I've ever made.
It was really nice.
It was so good. And I'm happy she's happy.
Yeah, exactly.
She's a happy lady. I'm happy she's happy.
With this potty, what we want to be known for is like, we want to be able to get deep, which is kind of hard for young males, especially.
Yeah.
And talk about, bring a conversation to topics that like necessarily aren't talked about so much.
Yeah.
More importantly, we want to be funny.
Well, everyone likes a little bit of entertainment.
We try to be. I hope we come across as that. And what's the other one? Bit of storytelling, bit of storytelling, bit about us.
We like learning shit too.
Yeah, about learning and then learning. That's it. That's what we want to target in a potty. But that was a little different way to kick things off, Jake.
Yeah.
Hope it made you think a little bit differently.
But you guys are listening to Relatables,
Season 1,
Episode 5.
Let's go.
Alrighty. I have something I want you to react to.
React.
This is, so I think I was scrolling TikTok and I was watching this video and it was these two guys that they might have been radio show hosts or something. And so one of them, he also goes, oh, I was scrolling and I saw this thing where it's like, you got to go to this show, this episode, this minute, and then he gets him to react to it. But, okay, so, and then I went and watched it.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to lie, I was watching it on my phone, and I was in my room and I was like, I could barely watch it.
Yeah.
And so I was thinking, fuck, maybe. I didn't know. Basically, okay, it's a sex scene. We can't show it on here and we won't have the sound, but I want Ottie's reaction to it.
Oh, I thought you were going to clip it. I didn't know it was a sex scene.
Nah, so I can clip your reaction, but we won't be able to show what's on there.
Or you can clip it like on the show in a minute, I reckon. Like say...
I'll say where to go to.
Yeah.
But yeah, we won't be able to show the actual clip. So go look up on Netflix, brand new cherry flavor.
I don't know what to expect here.
No, it's...
I
don't think you're going to know what...
Should I explain what's happening?
Maybe not. Can you see it?
What is it?
Wait.
Is it balls? Oh, what the fuck?
Bro.
What is that? That's not a...
Yeah. God, it's...
Wait, what? Wait, I didn't turn that down.
Oh. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I didn't even watch this far.
Wait, what the...
I couldn't watch this far.
How's this a show? I feel dirty. Oh. No, wait. That's not... That can't be...
That's a full-on show on Netflix, bro. It's gross.
Wait, what?
Brand new... I want to know... Surely no one's watched this.
Can we explain what that is?
I mean, sure, fuck it. May as well. I mean, if anyone's watched the show, I assume they know.
Do I keep watching?
I mean, I didn't get this far.
Are they real people? Like, is this actors?
This is actors, yeah.
Basically, what are you doing to me, eh? What the fuck?
I didn't know what when I was watching the video, it was the same thing. I didn't know what it was, and their reaction was just like, I was just like, holy shit, I need to see this.
So basically, it's a sex scene.
It's pretty vile.
And there's it starts as a normal sex scene would.
True, yeah.
Two people kissing, and the lady's female shirt comes off, and on the side of her, like on top of her hip,
is her like hoo-ha.
Her vagina. And
you can't really look like one.
No, it looks like it's like some kind of animal.
And then she grabs.
No, it looked like
hand.
a shell. Yeah. Oh. And he started rubbing it, and then he just started fisting it.
Dude, it's all wet and everything. Oh.
And he just started fisting it. It sort of looked like a saw butt. Like it had similarities with my ankle. Like.
So gross. I'm so sorry I did that to you. But
what the hell?
I'm also not sorry. I did it on purpose. Anybody want to, if you guys want to go watch that, it's episode 4.
If you want to go watch that.
It's called, but everyone might be interested now. Because it's still like.
And you can't clip it.
And we can't clip it. But, dude, disgusting. I don't know why.
How's that been like approved by anyone?
I mean, it's rated R.
And like a director's thought, wow, I wonder
who wrote this show.
What hasn't been done before? Oh, I know. Sex scene to the hip.
I just don't understand. I don't get... Maybe we need to watch the whole show to get it.
I'm not doing that. That is, if that's the first thing I've seen.
That's episode 4 though. Who knows? That could be the first time you see it.
Oh yeah, that's I'm hooked. I'm hooked, man.
So gross. I couldn't believe it was on there. I can't believe who
Approved that.
the conversation that was had. Like, oh, I have an idea for a show.
The first.
I have an idea for a show.
Maybe we should knock it because we always get bro, let's start a podcast.
True, we do get the comments to that all the time, bro. Let's start a podcast. So we're prejudging that, but honestly, I have a feeling it was just like, they must have just been like, what's never been seen. Netflix has too much money.
Oh yeah, that's a Netflix. What are your views on Netflix originals?
Some of them are good.
I don't like them.
Really?
I am a person who judges a book by its cover, which is not good. And if I see Netflix original, I automatically think it's going to be shit.
I agree with you there, but I only watch them when I've seen a video saying this Netflix original is banging.
Yeah, okay.
Because a couple of them are super good. Like the one with Ryan Reynolds where he goes back to the past and meets his younger self.
Is that good?
Adam, have you not seen it?
Adam's Project.
Adam Project.
Yeah, it's always. I'm more of like a niche listener.
Nah,
like all the top 10s, I don't like.
Wait, watch it.
Yeah, right. Adam Project.
Such a good movie. Like you'll cry.
Yeah, really.
It's like super entertaining, and you'll cry.
I like Adam Reynolds too.
Ryan Reynolds.
Ryan Reynolds.
Is it Ryan Reynolds?
Who's Adam Reynolds? That's a footy player.
Is it Ryan Reynolds?
Yeah, I don't know.
Adam Reynolds is a footy player.
Yeah.
Ryan Reynolds, Ryan Reynolds is the actor. Yeah. But no, it's such a good movie.
Yeah,
right. But some of them, I watch and I think, fuck, they're just doing too many.
Yeah, exactly. They're popping them out.
I feel like they pop way too many out, and some of them are just like, nah, just fucking try a little bit harder. But that one, I didn't even know if that was a Netflix original show.
I think it was. I just said it was. I think so.
Oh yeah, you see, Netflix is doing weird shit. It's almost like the guy was probably joking, and then they approved it, and then he was just like, well, looks like I'm doing it now.
Here's some money.
But you know who doesn't? Wait, we've been watching The Last of Us.
Oh, yeah.
HBO.
Yeah.
They don't miss.
If you don't know what The Last of Us is...
hey. HBO doesn't fuck shit up at all.
Yeah, you feel quality. Like, HBO, you feel like there's love, care, like... Everyone's thoughts process has gone on this food, whereas Netflix, like fucking one person's looked at this and said, "This is it."
Every Netflix original is a money grab.
Yeah,
sorry guys, I'm sorry.
But The Last of Us is made off a game.
Yeah, everyone knows the game. Famous game.
I never played it.
I never played it either. I met someone at work the other day that came in and I don't know why, but he just randomly asked if I'd been watching The Last of Us. Like, don't know him at all.
Yeah.
Just randomly. And I was like, actually, yeah, love it.
Yeah.
And then him and I were talking about it. He said he played the game, so he knows how it all plays out. Okay. Should we do a synopsis or should we just assume everyone's seen it?
Nah, synopsis.
Okay. Well, we're 4 episodes.
We'll do a little quick one.
Yeah, quick. We're 4 episodes deep.
Yeah.
And, okay, basically, in Australia, it's on binge. If anyone's in Australia and doesn't know how to watch it, it's on binge. Just get a free trial or something. Wait for all the episodes to come out. Or just pay for it.
Yeah.
And then, but it's a HBO show, and it's got Pedro Pascal, guy who plays the Mandalorian.
Banger of an actor.
I don't know any of the other actors.
Only in things that are like 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
What's his name?
Pedro Pascal.
Yeah. Is he Mexican? Spanish?
I mean, I think he's American.
No, he's not. I saw it in one. I don't want to be mean.
Well, he's got an American accent.
I swear I saw. You know how it comes up like with the actors? I swear it said Spanish or Mexican underneath.
I mean, I assume he's not from America, but I think he grew up there.
Oh, right, okay.
I mean, he has to have because he's got the accent.
Oh, maybe. You never know. He could be putting it on.
Some Australian kids watch heaps of Disney and get an American accent.
Yeah. Anyway, he's a fucking phenomenal. He might be my favorite actor.
True, actually.
I love Mandalorian. He's in Game of Thrones.
Mm-hmm.
And he's in one other thing, I think. And he's also in The Last of Us.
He's in The Last of Us. He's in basically everything he's in.
He's good.
Gets like it's never below a 9 on IMDb.
Yeah, what do you
on
IMDb?
Rotten Tomatoes. It's
basically that
it's just a famous just like ratings thing. And then but this show, man, I was scared originally to watch it. Like when it first came out, I was like, I won't watch that.
Well, basically, it's like a classic zombie thing to start with.
Yep.
However, like a zombie apocalypse. However, the zombies are made from fungi this time, and it's actually realistic. Like it possibly, do you know that first scene?
So when they're in the past, in the 60s,
that happened. That's actually happened, and before then, it can only happen in animals, but Like
No,
that
are you saying
scientist
that scene
conversation.
like that's a true story? That
Oh, they reenacted it,
conversation?
but that happened on live TV before.
What?
Yeah.
I didn't know. That makes the show so much better.
Yeah, that happened before because it was
Okay.
like 1960s.
Well, we'll quick. So basically, the very start of the first episode is you've got an interviewer who's like trying to be funny, and he's got two scientists, and he's talking about world-ending events. Basically, he's talking to one, and he doesn't believe it could happen, and he believes we could beat it. And then he's talking to another one who also believes we can beat stuff like famine, war, and disease. But he goes, I don't know what he says. He says something about like, nah, but there is something that could end it. And then he explains about how ants get infected by mushrooms, because this actually happens today. Ants get infected by mushrooms. It takes over their brain, takes over their body, and then they eat other ants to spread, and then the mushroom survives that way. And the fungus, sorry. So basically he explains all that, and then the other scientist is like, yeah, but that could never happen, because the fungi can't survive in human temperatures. Like, our bodies are too warm for them to survive. And then he goes, and they have no reason to adapt. And then he's like, yeah, but the other guy's like, yeah, but what if the Earth heated up a couple degrees? And that is happening.
Yeah.
So it makes you think, oh, fuck. And then it just goes into the scene of like the proper show. And basically, like, I think it's like 2003.
To start with, when it very, very started. Oh, I
Yeah,
can't remember. But
because
yeah.
it does the 20 years later
I
thing.
hate it. That's what I didn't like.
You know why I don't mind it? Because you don't have to go through all the bunch of baloney of them figuring life out. I like how they go straight into what the society is like now.
True.
Which is pretty cool. And it's like basically just military run sanctions of cities and shit like that. And then guys that there's like all people that are going against them and trying to overthrow them. But basically, the world ends overnight. And the way they explain it is like so plausible.
Yeah.
It makes so much sense. They're just like, so the world heated up enough for these fungi to survive in humans. And then there was a place in Indonesia that had a massive distribution of wheat and rice. And they got into the food system there. And so it was all on planes and everything. So overnight, it was on every single grocery store in every single fucking country. And so just people were eating it. And overnight, so people that didn't eat wheat and rice for that 24 hours didn't get it. And people that did turned into fucking zombies.
We'd be fucked, chicken and
And
rice.
it was actually kind of true. Bro, we'd be fucked.
But yeah, it's a fucking amazing start. And you just hooked from the get-go.
Oh, yeah.
Whoever the director is like fucking amazing. Props to him.
Oh, fuck yeah. So good. And then, but what about how they get you all connected to the daughter at the start? Sorry, guys, spoilers.
No, should we keep it going? Or tell them, listen, what do you reckon? Keep going? What do you reckon? It's fucking good. I reckon just go listen to it.
Yeah, go watch it.
Sorry,
Go watch it.
It's
favorite show.
Favorite show before. It's an episode every single Monday, and
Yeah.
it's the story. There's like storylines within storylines.
Yeah,
like
true.
different characters coming in.
There, I like how they do whole episodes for characters.
Yeah.
Oi, most recent episode fucked me up.
Yeah, I can't believe that happened. Like,
Oi.
We could
I
talk about
thought
this
we were
forever.
popping some characters for the rest of the
Oh,
show.
so did I. 'Cause
Fucked me up.
They said, "Come with us."
Yeah,
Like,
and I liked him and everything.
Yeah.
And, oh, damn.
He was cool.
But the only thing I will say is, so in episode 2 or 3 is it where there's the gay couple.
3.
Apparently in the game, they're not gay, meth addicts.
I also did think that meth addicts really.
Yeah, they were actually meth addicts, not gay.
I did think they're trying to tick too many boxes here.
You know, I'm not affected by it.
Oh, I don't care.
I'm happy with it.
I don't care at all.
Yeah.
But like, it's just like you like don't have to do that. They're like, it's 21st century, so everyone's like, I've got to tick this box. I've got to tick that box. I've
Yeah.
got to tick that box.
Yeah. True. Wait, weren't we gonna? We talked about doing. So we did a segment not long ago about girls we would stop talking to our mum to get with.
Yeah.
And we were like, should we do something funny of guys that we would go gay for?
Yeah.
But then we kind of with like double overthinking it and thinking like, fuck, are people gonna care about that? Like, do you reckon they will?
I'm actually, I have no idea. Well, we're both not like, I don't want to say sensitive, but like aware of the situation, I guess.
Maybe not. Yeah.
But,
I think we even like honestly, even growing up in Australia,
Yeah.
we're a bit behind America. And that's where all like the woke people are. I
Yeah,
guess.
but I reckon that'd be a funny segment. But also, if we made a clip out of it, I guess we'd get a lot of
I reckon we'd get backlash.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But even so, we have all that going on. I'll tell you what, another side note, we can go. I've been watching Jeremy Clarkson's Farm.
Oh, good.
It's fucking good. New season's out. Tell you who doesn't tick the boxes?
Him.
Him.
He's funny. He is so funny.
He goes to like a farm meet, like where he buys all the like tractors and whatever you need to plow a farm
Yeah.
or whatever. And he goes, oh, yeah, Amazon original. He's like, he's like panning around. I'm glad I'm ticking all the boxes. He's just like, 40-year-old grey male, 40-year-old bald male, 40. It's like white 40-year-old. He's like, I've got every 40-year-old male here.
Oh, he's funny. I love him, mate. I honestly, if I'm ever like something that can always cheer you up, here's a tip for anyone who's feeling like shit, is just go look up like Top Gear or Grand Tour Greatest Moments.
Yeah, yeah.
And they'll just make you laugh.
Funny. He's funny. Because I hurt my ankles. I've got a lot of free time on my hand to watch some TV.
Yeah.
I started watching Jeremy Clark's Farm season 1 and 2, and I was just laughing.
Really?
And then Pluto's like barking at the animals coming up and shit. I'm having a hoot.
Oh, well, so
we'll
in
leave
conclusion, yeah, go watch that too.
Go watch The Last of Us. Definitely, that's
a must.
Banger. But it's if you like to binge, like on binge, maybe wait a little bit because it's out every Monday.
Yep.
9 episodes, season 1.
Mm-hmm.
Season 2's already been approved.
Yep.
And then Jeremy Clarkson's Farms just came out on Amazon Prime, and every episode's out, and that's just fucking bingeable. You don't have to really concentrate with that one.
Yeah, fuck yeah. You gotta love a bingeable show.
Yeah.
So we want to talk about friend zones, guys. Ooh. It's kind of a big topic, and we all know that one friend that can't get out of the friend zone.
We do.
So every group's got one. And look, I guess the way we wanted to start it is we have a bit of a story.
Ooh, we do.
About, I think it's a friend zoning.
Oh,
I think it would fall under.
I think it did fall under the friend zone. I hope that she wouldn't listen. I don't think so. Do you reckon?
I mean, but even if we don't name any names...
Oh, it doesn't matter.
It probably won't matter. No one's going to know.
No.
So, Ottie and I went and... I mean, we've spoken about how we traveled up the east coast of Australia for a bit, and we stopped at Airlie Beach, and we were there for a while. And Airlie Beach is kind of like, if you've ever been to the Gold Coast, it's like party central, and Airlie Beach is just a mini version of that.
Yeah.
Just, you could go out any night of the week, and it's just busy every night.
Because it gets all like,
heaps of people go work on the islands.
Yeah.
Heaps of people just go up there to work. I think there's even a good school there.
Yeah.
But, and it's also just so nice.
Yeah.
Oh, so nice. But, so we went up there, we were staying there for a bit, and also everywhere else had COVID rules. But once you got up to a certain point, Airlie was in this zone where they had zero.
Yeah,
we didn't even have to sign into places.
We're partying.
No masks.
I forgot about that. Yeah.
No COVID rules.
Yeah.
And so one day we were just chilling by some pool, and someone I follow on Instagram, was like posting stories of them coming up the coast, and they were near Airlie Beach, and I just was like fucking around. Like recently single, and just like messaged her and was like, surely you're coming to Airlie, like as a joke.
Yeah.
And she goes, nah, actually am. Like, no way, are you there? And I was like, yeah, me and Ottie are here. And we don't even know her that well.
No, we don't at all.
We were just like, yeah, we're here.
I've met her like twice, 3 times.
Yeah. And then, so we didn't know that she was traveling up with a guy.
No, she didn't mention that.
And she didn't mention that. And she did say, I'm with a friend, you will really like them.
Yeah.
She didn't say him, she didn't say her. And we were like thinking, surely it's a her.
Yeah, we thought we were on, I think.
Who goes camping with a guy friend? And
I think we full stalked their profile.
Yeah, we were like, which friend would it be? We were full on seeing who she was friends with. We were like, we hope it's that friend. We hope that.
Yeah.
And then, so I guess a bit time goes on, and then they get there, and we just like, I was messaging her, and we were planning to meet at some place. I want to remember what this place was called.
Is this Stingrays?
Is it Stingrays where we went most nights?
It's the Backpackers Bar.
Yeah, it was sick.
It had a bar, a nightclub.
Yeah.
And like a...
So it had this big outdoor bar area.
Yeah.
Whole bunch of pool tables.
Yeah.
And then at 10 o'clock, you go inside, they open this door, and it's like straight up nightclub.
Yeah.
Dance floor, DJs, everything.
And everything you could ever want.
Epic. And like, it was funny. Like, we even FaceTimed one of our friends one night who was stuck in COVID lockdown here, and we were just like drinking. We were on FaceTime for like an hour, and he was drinking beers and shit. But so we planned to meet there, and then we get in there, and we like see her, say hi and everything, and she's with this guy.
Yeah.
Which is like, initially we were just like, yeah, fuck it. And I think we kind of just thought like, I guess they're here together.
Didn't this what happened? We saw that she put it on a story and it was a dude.
Oh, we saw that.
And you stopped replying to her.
Really?
And we just went out, we ended up just going out, you and I, and we got pissed.
Oh, yeah.
That's what happened.
We weren't going to go out with her.
Yeah. She wanted to hang out, and we just said, we just didn't reply. And we ended up just getting maggot, and then we went out.
And then
we saw him out.
And we hung out with him then. Okay, I remember.
Yeah, we saw him out, and we're like, oh, shit, very nice guy. He keeps cool.
Heaps nice guy.
Yeah.
But so we were hanging out for a while. It gets to 10 o'clock, and the dance floor turns on.
You know what happens when the dance floor
And you know
turns.
what happens when the dance floor turns on.
The magic happens.
And so then, okay, we're all in there. We're all dancing, yada, yada, yada. And I don't know. I guess I'm trying to remember how it happened. Maybe it's a bit blurry in my memory.
I'm pretty sure I went off with like Harvey and stuff.
But you were getting with a different girl.
Oh yeah, no, I was too.
But you went off with Harvey.
I was
and
off.
His brother.
You and I weren't together, but that's just what I was going to say.
Yeah. Oh, you didn't see this?
No.
Okay.
You and I just went, and I lost you for a bit. And I remember I just kept saying Harvey, and I didn't know where you went.
Yeah. Harvey, terrible dancer.
Yeah. One of the friends we met.
He's a nice guy. Sick bloke. I still message him every now and then.
Really?
Like, maybe every couple months.
Yeah.
But no.
You went off on your own adventure, so I
dancer,
assume you were with this girl, her friend, who's a male.
This guy who, look, clearly liked her.
Yeah, yes.
Clearly
liked her.
So, okay, so I'm with those two in the club.
Yeah.
Unce. And,
I remember what happened now. You told me.
Oh, shit, really?
Yeah.
Well, okay, so basically, he left. He went to do some, at this point, I didn't know what he was doing. And so it was just her and I. And we were dancing, and then, I don't know, I just was probably drunk and confident and just like hooked up with her. Just kissed her. And I was just like, fuck yeah, yada, yada, yada. And then, because I just was like, clearly she doesn't like him, but he likes her, but I just didn't care for some reason. I feel like a fuckwit now talking about this. I feel like such a dog. But, okay, so he's gone for a minute, and then he comes back with a drink for him and her. Like, gives her a drink, and I was like, oh, he went and bought her a drink and everything. Fuck. And then, I guess kind of, and like, he didn't see that, but I think he like did see her and I flirting a bit, and he got a little bit off it.
Yeah.
And so then eventually they just vanished, and she went with him. And then I was just like, oh, fuck it. I felt bad, but I felt, I don't know. I felt so bad for the bloke. In the end, I felt bad. At the time, I didn't.
We were maggot.
We were pissed, bro. Which night was the night where we had the worst hangover of our lives?
I think it was that was the night when I had to run home and shit that we talked about on the potty.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was that night.
Scallop girl?
Yeah, Scallop girl.
Oh, dude. Okay. I don't think we've... since then and before then, never happened, but Ottie and I literally had to lay down the entire day next to the pool because we felt so ratchet.
Well, I thought it was a good idea to drink 2 fat lambs before we went out. We were trying to save money.
Yeah, we were trying to save money. Fat lambs are $8 each, and we both had 2. And it's like 16%.
Yeah, it's
like 8 drinks in one.
Well, I'd never had a fat lamb before. I missed out on me because I started late. So I was like, "Fuck, I've got to catch up here."
But okay, friend zone story. That's the friend zone story. That guy was clearly in the friend zone.
Yeah,
and he wasn't getting out, and I was a dog swooped in.
But is that your fault?
I don't know. Here we go. We'll debate this.
I don't think so.
No?
Well, I know a friend who's always in the friend zone because we all got one.
Yeah.
And
we share this friend.
We do share this friend. It's something to do with their personality. He shared a lot of similarities with this guy.
True.
Actually.
True.
But this guy was also very good looking.
Wait.
I can happily admit.
Better looking than me.
Better looking than me. I can happily
way better looking than me. He was like 6'4", long hair. Wait, musician?
Yeah.
Are you kidding?
I would have kissed him. I was like, we've got no chance. This guy's a fucking 10.
Yeah, actually true. I think I remember seeing him and I was like, yeah, look, I'm cutting my losses.
Yeah.
But no. She wanted a bit of Jake, I guess.
Yeah. But are you in the wrong? If you're talking to a girl and this girl has a really good guy best friend, but you don't know if it's actually a guy best friend or not, or the guy like sort of seems like I'm here because I kind of want something, you know? Are you in the wrong if you get with that girl? I don't think so.
No.
I think the girl's in the wrong for leading it on for so long.
Yeah, okay, so I don't think you're in the wrong for getting with a girl with a guy best friend, but I would never date a girl with a guy best friend.
Really?
Nah.
Why not?
You know why.
Why?
Because they can't be friends.
That's what I've also. We had this conversation with
We've had it
Soph
before.
the other day.
And we've had it with Soph. I had it with a girl at work last night.
Yeah.
She was trying to say, so she was kind of complaining to me about this guy friend she has who has kind of been acting a little weird lately.
Oh, I wonder why.
And I was like, well, what's he been doing? And she's like, oh, he just like does like weird things. And he's been asking me to go to stuff, like go to concerts and that. And she's just like not comfortable to go with him anymore, to be alone with him for that long. Like, not that he's going to do anything, but she just thinks that like maybe he'll think it means more.
Yeah.
She's pretty confident that he likes her.
It
And
always happens. I told you.
And I was like, you can't be best friends with a guy. And she was trying to argue the fact that you could. But then after a while, she goes, look, no, maybe you can't be best friends. I was like, you can be friends with a guy.
Yeah.
I was using her and I, for example. I was like, me and you, we're friends without any intentions.
Yeah.
But we don't hang out every single day. We're not best friends.
Yeah, exactly.
We couldn't be. And because one of us would definitely eventually catch
It
feelings.
always happens. And there's always... I also said, there's always that shoulder... When there's this tough time... You know, their intentions come when there's,
Yep.
You know what, you might as well get over him, you know? Yeah, I'm here.
I'm in, no.
Exactly. It's a guy's worst nightmare, in all honesty.
True. I'd hate that, eh? I would really hate that. I feel like I just wouldn't...
Well, imagine you had a fight and like with your missus and she goes talk to a guy best friend about it. You'd be like, well, yeah.
Not happening.
Yeah.
Not happening. Unless, look, I don't know if this is bad, but unless he's gay...
Yeah.
That's like not a bad thing to say.
I was going to say if it's two taken relationships, but also there's cheat. I was going to say that would be sweet, but then I just thought in my head then, like if it's two people in relationships and then like they're best friends for some reason. Like the relationships don't know each other. The relationships don't know each other necessarily, but like they're both in loving relationships, but they're best friends. Would that be sweet? But also like...
I don't think so.
Yeah.
The reason I don't think so is because so let's just even say that the two that are best friends, so the guy and the girl that are best friends but not dating, let's say they've been friends forever. It's like, I just still really don't believe that one of them doesn't like the other. But so let's just say the guy gets a girlfriend and so then she's like, gets a boyfriend. So it's like, yeah, but I don't think it's out of respect for each one's partner that you could hang out all four of you together, but you couldn't hang out just those two together anymore. I feel like it's kind of weird.
I agree with you.
Personally.
I reckon it's going against human nature. You want to go back down to that? Because let's take it back, Jake. We're put on this purpose. We're put on this earth to breed.
Guys, really, look, basically a guy needs to spread his seed.
And I know heaps of dudes who don't have the capacity to think with their brain and think with their dick.
Yeah.
So if the moment arrives, they're going for it, like throwing anyone under a bus.
Thinking logically when you're horny is impossible.
Yeah, exactly.
Like even think about like if you're like watching porn.
Yeah.
You start watching some naughty things. You're like, well, I've never watched this before. I feel like I do it all the time.
And then you feel disgusting
and
after.
then, and then so it's like you get more turned on because you're like, oh, this is naughty.
Yeah.
And then you just feel gross. You turn that shit right off. You clean it. You're like, oh, I don't want to think about that ever again.
Exactly.
Oh.
I have another quick story. I'm not going to name any names, but he'll get a little laugh because he listens.
Yeah.
This guy thought he was talking to a girl.
Oh.
And I feel like this would happen.
I definitely know him.
I feel like this would happen a lot. This is more like your one's a bit more of a niche situation.
Yeah, true.
But so this girl's been out on a night out and says, hey, can you pick me up? And you're like, oh, yeah, sweet. She's leaning on my shoulder, you know?
Yeah.
Like, this is cool.
Yeah. So he's not out. She's out. He's at home she's asking for a lift.
Yeah, like she's obviously had a good night, but she still wants to come hang out with me or whatever. Like just wants to lift home maybe. Yeah, whatever.
I'm on her mind.
Yeah, I'm on her mind. Yeah. Goes to pick her up. Who's next to her? A dude.
Oh, I know this story. I know this one.
A dude. So can you imagine? And you imagine like, you thought you were tuning or talking to this chick and you're like, oh, whatever, I'm just going to do a nice thing, take her home, whatever.
And she's probably going, can you pick me up, XX?
Yeah, she probably is.
She probably is too. She's playing the game.
And yeah, like, fucking hell, this could be first step to like get going somewhere.
Yep.
Picking her up, talking some shit in the car, and drop her home. But he goes to pick her up and there's a dude waiting with her. Bro. What do you do in that situation?
Okay.
So
I've said yes to the lift.
I drive, my personality, I drive straight off. I see her with a dude and go, fuck that.
If you genuinely believe it's like you guys have been talking and like something's going to come about it and she's kind of making you feel that way, I would drive off too.
Yeah.
But if there was literally like a zero sign, like she's always been super blunt about it and like,
I feel like
quite clearly, like I know she's using him,
yeah,
but like quite clearly being like, nah, nothing's ever going to happen, and then asks, I feel like I'd just say no.
Yeah.
Or I just wouldn't answer.
Oh, but you don't. Oh, yeah, but
Okay, either situation, I want to pick him up.
yeah. So if you said yes to the lift initially, then you see the dude,
okay.
and you drive up, and you're like 5 minutes away.
Drive off.
Yeah, I'll drive off too.
Drive off.
But yeah, that situation. Do you reckon there's any characteristics to put yourself in a friend zone as a male?
What do you mean?
Like characteristics, like things you do where. Like,
what do you do that makes you in the friend zone?
Yeah, I feel like not giving up. So you
you
got to
never
take the L sometimes.
I think taking the L is good. You got to. Okay. You know what's really funny? I think at least 3 girls at work in the past week, I've been just like at work and talking to them. And they've all told me about a guy they were talking to that they stopped talking to because he was too nice.
Dude, fuck off, hey.
And to each one of them, I was like, you can never ever say that to a guy. Yeah. That is going to break him.
Legit.
Because that's who he is. He's trying to like do the right thing, trying to be a nice guy. But I think seriously, treat him mean, keep him keen, fucking works, and it sucks that it works.
I have noticed this thing. One of the boys sent it to me the other day. So treat him mean, keep him keen attracts like the cool guy, I would say. The guy who's like, oh, he's popular. Mm-hmm. He's popular. But like it's full of fun and games, and right when you're 20 or whatever. All the nice guys though, do you reckon are going to start getting like wifed up? You know, someone's going to think, wow, this guy's really nice because their genuine intentions are nice, whereas those treat him mean, keep him keen, like on the scheme of things, aren't actually like doing like that well in life, or they actually are fuckwits. They're fun to be around.
I think some of them are, but also in my eyes, like treat him mean, keep him keen could just be like not actually being a dickhead, but I think just being super, how's the word? I guess just not dominant, but I guess just like wearing the pants and making decisions like, and letting them know, like instead of asking them things, it's like, I'm going to do this. It's like, oh wait, let's hang out. I'll pick you up.
I've noticed the main thing is just do you. It's as simple as that. Like,
yeah.
And if you attract someone from the things that you like doing, that's when it comes out naturally. Don't go hunting for fucking something.
Nah, I feel like I never really overly looked.
No, like go like I feel like you can appreciate like going to the gym and doing your own thing. I can just attract girls because it's like a hot thing to do, I guess.
You love to see someone on the grind.
Yeah. If we saw a chick like just like going gym and going hard, you're like, fuck, she's hot, eh?
Yeah, fuck.
Just doing your own thing.
Fucking oath. I agree.
But getting out of the friend zone, I don't reckon there's much we can do. Eh?
Well, when you're in it, you can't get out of it. We'll talk about that. But I want to know if the situation I was talking about earlier with the story of us in Airlie, am I a dickhead? I want the people, maybe message us. If you can be bothered to message us, let us know if I'm a dickhead.
I reckon, I'm going to go and lock in no.
I don't think I am either.
But if I...
Because I did read the situation.
If I was the dude, I still wouldn't like you.
I don't think he knows. Wouldn't like me either.
Also, to make that worse, they were sleeping in the same bed.
Oh, yeah, they camped all the way up for like 3-4 nights, sleeping in the same bed. Nothing happened.
Same van that this dude
You
owns.
have to know that you're in the friend zone then.
Yeah, but fucking oath. I reckon also, chicks think they can be friends, so they go through this whole situation, whereas dudes can't be because they think they're a dick.
Yep, okay. I think it's a lot more common for a guy to be in the friend zone.
Yeah.
But I think it happens with girls. I think they get in the friend zone too. I think what happens is you don't realize what you're doing. So guys are dumb in the way where they don't know when a girl's giving off a signal.
Yeah.
So like if anyone likes me and they're just being nice and asking me to hang out, but it's actually with intention, I have no idea.
Oh, exactly.
I have zero idea.
Yeah,
I'm just like, they just want to be my friend.
Yeah.
And I don't pick up anything. Whereas guys, I feel like a girl will kind of just like want a guy friend and they'll know that he likes them, but just like still do it anyway.
Yeah.
So I'm taking a stab at girls.
Take a stab.
Nah, maybe not. But maybe they'll like genuinely make them feel like they want to be friends, but then the guy eventually tries to come on and then the girl's like, well, now you've ruined the friendship.
I reckon there's only one way, we'll leave it on this. There's only one way that a friendship works between a best friendship works between a girl and a guy.
How?
One is a 10 and one is hideous.
Okay. That's fair enough. I'll give you that. That would work.
That's how it works.
Yeah, that works.
Because there's absolutely no chance and you both know it.
Yeah. That works.
Exactly.
All right. So, let me know if I'm a dickhead and maybe let us know if you have a guy best friend and if it works or not. But even if you tell us, we won't believe you. Thank you.
All right, Jake. time to get a little bit deeper. Maybe,
Okay.
potentially, might not happen.
Coming back to our roots.
Coming back to our roots. So, like you mentioned the other day, I sprained my ankle.
Mm-hmm.
But also, more importantly, the other day was Valentine's Day.
True.
a sad time.
So true. I actually kind of have a funny story about that.
Hey, mine's sort of like funny as well. How I came to the realization. So
Realization of what?
what? Just stay with me. No, it's not to do with like. So it was Valentine's Day. That's a time where you scroll on Instagram and you see all the happy relationships.
Kill me.
And you're there like, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck. And to make it worse, I've got one ankle, and it just happened the day before, I think, or 2 days before, maybe.
No, it happened the day before.
Yeah, the day before. So I'm there hobbling around at home, like hopping and shit. So I'm in a bit of a shit mood. To do anything is a lot of effort. Anyways, I was sitting in the not sitting. Sorry, I went to go have a shower.
Yeah.
And I hobble in the shower, and I bring the speaker this time, which I do occasionally.
Yeah.
And I put on a new Kim. Oh, is it Kim Churchill? No, fuck. What's his name?
Kim Churchill.
Yeah, is that?
I believe it is.
Yeah, that's him. He's got a new album out anyway.
Oh, okay.
And I was there just on one foot, sitting in the shower, listening to him and his new album. It was quite emotional. But I was just thinking, the Valentine's Day made me get in my feels a little bit, I think. But it doesn't have anything to do with Valentine's Day. What I've been doing now that I've got nothing to do with my foot is slowing down and like taking everything in.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And when I'm completely fit and healthy, like I just fucking go bang, 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 and really don't enjoy anything.
Mm-hmm.
I want to say, like I just like I enjoy going to the gym, but like I don't take in anything. Like I rush from work to the gym, I rush to go edit, and then I go to sleep at night. Whereas lately, because I've got nothing to do, I've been waking up, taking my time to wake up, like just chilling in bed, looking out the window. Like, because I've got time to spare.
Oh, you got nothing. Yeah.
I've got time to spare. And then I'm making my breakfast, not in a rush to make it or anything. I'm not eating it quickly before I go to work at 8 o'clock or whatever. And it's just something that I feel like we've been doing. I don't know if it's something we do when you're young. We just don't take anything in.
No, okay. That's interesting, actually. I didn't know you were going to go there.
Yeah. You thought I was going to my heart.
I thought you were going... No, that's... Fuck. You know what's... I feel like we talk about taking things slow and trying to take stuff in all the time, but... It never ends up happening.
No.
But I think that everyone's like that. Everyone's just like has stuff to do. But we also talk about how, because we have a friend that is really good on his days off at doing nothing.
Yeah.
And we talk about how we don't know how he does it because we feel so guilty about doing nothing.
Yeah.
And yesterday I actually did a whole lot of nothing yesterday because I was feeling like shit. And I felt like it made it worse.
Yeah.
I was getting anxiety. I was like, fuck, I'm wasting time here. But I went to work last night. So I guess it made me feel like I did something. But so I've been watching this show. It's called Meat Eater. Have you ever heard of it?
I have, yep.
So this guy is a hunter. I don't know why I like it. I just get like in rabbit holes of different shows. It's easy to watch. And so he's going on a hunt where all the conditions are really bad. Everything's not going good.
Yeah.
And then he says to this guy he's hunting with, he's like, you know what I do? He goes, whenever I have a day going really bad, I take notice of it and I take note of it and I remember it and it's in my mind and I think about it for months. But whenever the conditions are perfect, I never take note of it.
Yeah.
You just think this is how it should be. You never really take note of a good day.
Yeah.
And I was just like, oh, neither. A day could be literally perfect. Like really, a perfect day to me that is just a good day is like if the weather's nice, I don't know, we record an episode that we're happy with. I go to work that night. There's nothing going wrong at work. It's just a normal night. Like that's really not a bad day. It's a good day. And you never take note of it because that's just what you do every day. But if a day's really bad, like if we have, let's just say for instance, I don't know, you wake up, it's pissing down rain, it's shitty weather, it's really muggy, and it's really hot in here, so we record an episode that we're not happy with, and then that affects me for the rest of the day. I go to the gym, and I don't know, maybe you get some bad news from someone. It's just like, you remember that.
It's weird how anything bad sticks with you, if anything good it like flies by. It's like when you're sick, you're like, oh fuck, I want to be healthy again.
Whenever I have a runny nose, I just think, fuck, I took for granted being able to breathe.
Yeah, but like when you're breathing, you don't care. It's
shit.
so weird. But I kind of just like trying to realize, like even the other day, I went to the beach. Left my phone in the car.
Mm-hmm.
Went to Pluto. Pluto had to stay on the lead because I've got one leg.
Mm-hmm.
Just hobbled my way down, and I just sat there and was just looking at the waves and just appreciating like the clouds, the fucking headland, the place we live in and stuff.
Yeah.
I was just sitting there taking it all in, and it's like something like, I don't know if it's a younger person thing to do, or if you just get stuck in the hustle, especially like if you're going to work all day and just that's shit. That's gonna start. But if you can take something in, like even though we hear the birds chirping, which I apologize on the potty because you can probably hear it too.
Yeah.
But that's cool. Like if you just sit back and actually listen to or like see the things you notice if you actually look for them is amazing.
Right. Really?
Like if you like, because I was ice bathing every day for the 75 hard. I'd sit there in the morning and just like I'd have to focus on something because it was
Make
cold.
time go quicker.
It was cold. And like the sunlight of where the shade was coming on was really pretty, or like the birds chirping, or like this. I looked around our garden, and I hadn't looked around our garden since.
And it's like really an ugly garden.
Yeah, it's an ugly garden since I lived here. But I was like, I didn't even know that plant was there.
Yeah, you didn't take notice.
Yeah, I was just like, what the
shit.
hell? And I think it's sort of like a thing of developing. Once we get, like we say, people change.
Yeah.
I'm hopefully learning how to like. I'm trying to find my pathway in life, but I'm just trying to take everything in.
Yeah. What I don't like is how we're kind of told, like, so people are on that grind, they're hustling, they're doing this, they're doing that. What I really don't like is that we're told that that's normal. That's like the thing to do. You have to do that when you're young, because why would you want to do it when you're old?
Yeah.
And I'm just like, and it just sucks. It's like, because like you say, life just gets away with you. So the same people that tell you that you need to grind from 20 to 35 or whatever while you're young and you can do it are the same people when they're 40 are like, oh, just turn 20, you'll be 40 in no time.
Yeah.
Goes like that.
Yeah.
And you're like, well, fuck, what do I do then?
I've been thinking about, but like, would you prefer to have? I would like you're possibly the fittest, healthiest you're ever going to be. The most versatile you can do. Yeah, you feel invincible as like a 22 to 25-year-old male, and you want to do everything. Well, I don't want to go to work. Like when I'm 40 and fucked, like, or I might not be fucked, but I'm going to be 40 old. It's going to suck a little bit. I'd just go. I'll be probably happier going to my 9 to 5 then, and coming home and having some dinner, and then talking shit with my wife and my kids.
Agreed.
And going to bed. Rather than now, I want to go travel. I want to go fucking jump off cliffs. I want to go scuba diving.
While you're the most able-bodied, you want to be doing the stuff that needs an able body.
Yeah.
So
I can go through the motions when my body starts to break down.
Yeah, and honestly, fuck it. I just keep convincing myself that technology's going so fast that in my lifetime there's going to be some sort of peptide I can inject in my bum that's going to make me live forever. So I'm going to be 90 and I'll be sweet.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
But that was my little thinking process. So what came from my little... I like to think of a bright side of every situation. I'm out for 6 weeks, but I maybe needed to slow down a little bit. Physically, I've been told, because I've got shin splints as well. Physically, I've had to slow down, which I've been forced to do. But also mentally, I think I need to slow down a little bit, take in the beauty around you. Like if you're listening to something right now, like whether you're listening in your work site, in your car, just like look around and appreciate one thing, how green the trees are, or like if you can hear something, or the sun shining on your face, something like that, or maybe you're eating a nice sandwich. Yeah, who knows? But just appreciate something like that.
Fuck, that's a good point.
If you just think about it in a different way. But that was just my little...
So basically you feel like maybe it's a blessing in disguise that you've been forced to slow down.
Yeah, exactly.
You've been forced to maybe, recognize some stuff, and I guess you've got some more time to think, and so you're kind of looking on the bright side. That's good.
Yeah, exactly.
It's good you're not taking it bad.
Yeah, exactly. My bank account's going to be taking it bad.
Yeah, unfortunately.
And I've got a tattoo coming up. I've fucking got to figure that out somehow. But anyway.
Oh, well. At least you're moving out soon. You don't want to pay any rent.
Exactly. But that was my little deepish little topic.
Yeah, love it. Ottie, quote me up. We got quote of the week.
Unlike you, Jake, my quotes come from everywhere. But I also forget where they come from. I think this is from a book. I don't know if this is exactly right, but it said something along the lines of emotions are an indication, not a direction.
An indication?
So the way I took that is like you make a lot of decisions on the basis of emotions, right?
Yep.
Whereas realistically, like you might go chase a girl or like do something for your family. Whereas emotions are an indication of how you should be feeling. You should take that in and then look at the bigger picture and not making a decision based on the emotions. It's not gonna make me go that way. It's just how I'm feeling, and your body should process that feeling and then put everything in the wrong picture and then maybe make a direction. Don't make the direction on the basis of emotions, which we're told to do.
Yeah,
like think of your heart. That's what everyone's told to do and shit.
Nah, I've done that before and it's not good.
Yeah.
And no, I definitely, from my experience of thinking emotionally, I reckon I've, in situations after that, I've been like thinking, oh no, like take time to think about it. You need to take time to think about it.
Well, it's just your body's telling you something. And it's just an indication of what you're feeling. It's not meant to be made as a direction of where you're going.
Yep.
And it's just feeling what your body's feeling and then making an informed decision after that with all the things in the picture. And I thought it was a cool way of looking at it.
Yep.
And I think it's...
I like that.
Yeah, it's just like good
shit.
Yeah, it's a good book I'm reading. I might get the name of it next week.
You might get lucky with a name. But, okay, no, good one. I like that.
Yeah.
Thanks for listening, guys. Hit the...
Everything.
Give us a rating. Subscribe if you're watching YouTube. That'd be nice.
Yeah.
Comment. Do stuff. Tell us if you like it.
Do everything you possibly can to make this potty go to the moon because you are our little...
I don't know.
Nothing.
We got nothing yet. Nothing off the top of my head. Sorry, guys. Maybe give us some ideas.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
See ya.